Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to take a look at this weekend's test server, and this weekend we are going to test out balance changes to the Ravana. And for those of you who have not heard, this robot is going to be rebalanced. The durability is going to be slightly nerfed down, so it is going to be a bit weaker, and also you will not be able to capture a beacon while using your ability. They did also mention something about phase shift. I'm not sure if it's on this test server, but basically, if you use phase shift and you're on a beacon, you will no longer be able to capture it. So I have phase shift here on this Ravana. As you can see, there's also changes to the storm weapon. So I have that all on this setup. Also on this second Ravana, I didn't want to put phase shift on here because I want to see if I can capture a beacon using this robot's ability. Okay, so that's why I kind of left the phase shift out. We also have changes to the Redeemer. So I have Redeemers on the Aljung, the Behemoth here, and then changes to the Storm. Okay, so what I did with the Storm was I have legendary pilots on the Leech and the Ravana here, and I use shot grouping. Okay, so that's I'm going to see how it affects a Storm because I think it's important to have that skill on. If you don't have it, it's obviously going to look a lot weaker than it probably should be. So we're going to take a look at that. Titan, we have the Alming here with machine guns. Nothing crazy in terms of modules or anything like that. But yeah, we're going to hop into actually two games. We're going to play two games with these two Ravanas. And I'm going to try to see if I can get specific footage of me trying to capture a beacon using the Ravana's ability, but also with phase shift. Because I'm not sure if that phase shift or those changes have been implemented on this test server. And I think that should sum up the video. So let's hop into game one, and let's see if we can try to get some footage of these Ravanas capturing a beacon, either using the ability or with phase shift. Okay, so we've just dropped in on Valley map. I was going to go to this beacon here, but we have a Loki going to that beacon. I was going to try to see if I could actually capture it with this Ravana, either using my ability or with phase shift. Okay, so that's what we're going to look out for. Oh jeez, this guy's gonna get whooped here. He used his ability now, but he's almost dead. And this guy here, these storms are still very deadly. Apparently they were nerfed down. Okay, I'm gonna try to go for this beacon, their home beacon. Oh man, every time I want to go for a beacon, there's a Loki there. This guy needs to kill the Loki. He's gonna change it. I'm not gonna help that Loki out. I know it sounds bad, but the thing is, I need to test this out here. What I could do... Ooh. Let's try to see if we can capture this with this phase shift. Although I think there's a Nightingale above me, so that doesn't really indicate much. This guy's gonna try to get me. Nope, gonna use my ability now. Uh-oh, there's a guy behind me. My last stand has been triggered here. Man, if these storms were supposed to be nerfed, they don't seem nerfed much. But this is why I tested, the storms with shot grouping, because it does make a huge difference. So I'm going to try to capture this beacon here. Okay, we're going to look at the... I want you guys to take a note of... Was I changing the beacon? I couldn't tell. I was trying to focus on that Phantom, and then there was also the Aljung there. So let's drop in with the second Ravana. Do they have one of these beacons I can perhaps capture here? Is he gonna hit me? I'm so used to using phase shift. I thought I had phase shift there, but then I realized I had heal instead. So let's move this way. I'm gonna try to capture this beacon now using my ability. So watch the beacon. Watch it. See how it's not changing? So we know that's working for sure. Okay, so we have tested that out. We know that it's working. You cannot capture a beacon when you use your ability. Let's use the Aljung here. I guess I can even use phase shifter on. Use it on this. We have a bit of lag here. This guy used phase shift, and notice how he couldn't change our beacon. So we know that's working as well. Did he change it there? I'm not sure if he changed it. Now I'm kind of wondering. We gotta time this right. We almost got that one player. I need to find a beacon I can try to capture at least with phase shift. Ooh, that guy's got vortex. Yeah, that's a bad weapon to have. Especially when you're trying to shoot in cover like that. Okay, I'm gonna try to capture this beacon, and I'm gonna use, so you're gonna see the C beacon, and I use phase shift now, so you can see how I can't capture beacon while using phase shift. So we know phase shift works, and the Ravana's ability. I'm kind of glad I was able to capture both of that in this first game here. And we can try to do that again. I think there's a player going to the right side. I'm going to see if I can perhaps... Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I've only got 1,000 health here. C beacon, watch C beacon. So I used, there we go, second demonstration. So we know that's working for sure. Let's use the leech here. By the way, guys, in the comment section, let me know what you guys think of these changes. For me, personally, I think it's a very good change to have the Ravana be weakened like that. Oh, that's interesting. This guy's drone, I was wondering what was hitting me. His drone was hitting me. You know what's kind of interesting about how he used his drone? Because the drone was kind of parked on the outside of his bot on the side, he was able to use it to corner shoot with, which is interesting. I think a lot of players are going to do that when it comes to using drones. So that's going to be the first game. And we could definitely see that, you know, if you use phase shift or your robot's ability, or I should say the Ravana's ability, you can't capture beacon. That's actually a really good thing. Because I've been in a lot of clan battles where, you know, in these top S-rank clan battles, I should say, where players are running like, you know, 20 plus Ravanas per side. And what they do is they go for like the center beacon, and then it's just a constant rotation of Ravanas trying to capture that beacon. Now, this is going to break up that meta. You're going to see, you know, players obviously diversifying away from that, and I think that's very good for the game. But you guys can let me know in the comment section, you know, your thoughts on that. So what I'm going to do is drop into another game, and we're going to see if we can try to get some more footage, you know, where I try to capture a beacon using my Transcendence ability of the Ravana and also the phase shift. And yep, I guess let's hop into game number 2. Okay, so we've just dropped in on Dreadnought map for game 2, and I've started with the Ravana once again. So I'm gonna try to actually race all the players at, to this beacon, and then I'm gonna try to use my phase shift on it. This way we can really see, if it's gonna capture. Okay, so watch. I think it's the B beacon. I'm gonna use my ability. So you see how it's not changing here. If I use it again, so you see how it's staying white. Oh, this guy. So that was a pretty good demonstration there. The other team has a lot of campers or something back there. I'm just saving up my ability here because I have another one. Oops. We're going to move closer to this end. This might actually be a pretty quick game here. Oh, jeez. Jumping bulwark. Let my storms charge up. Okay, there we go. Whoa, these guys got all our beacons. Wait, why are we all over here? Oh, man. They captured both our home beacons. Well, our home beacon and the left side. I think this guy's gonna kill me. Oh, if I can get to this side here, maybe. He's trying to kill me. I was going to use my phase shift just to demonstrate once again, but I'm trying to balance out these beacons first. I think that guy's... yeah, it's a Loki. So I guess I can still demonstrate it. So A beacon's changing white now. So you see how it's changing blue? If I use my phase shift, it's gonna go white again. Okay. Oof. Okay, so I'm gonna kill this bot. We need to get some beacons here. Let's use the Aljung. Oh man. He's gonna kill that guy. Oh man, he just got trolled. Okay, let's go for this beacon here. And just to demonstrate that, the changes to the phase shift and everything is not just for the Ravana, it's for every bot. So we should be able to see it with the Aljung as well, because it has phase shift. So D beacon is changing. And if I use my phase shift now, you see how it's changing back to red. That player's running 2 last stands. Why would you want to do that? This guy looks like a camper. Looks like a behemoth. I think he's got tribs. No, he doesn't. Chimera. Wait, he still hit me? Oh, he's got phase shift. Where is this guy? It's funny how he blinked back and then I used my ability. Yeah, I actually don't mind the Redeemers being this way. I know a lot of players may not be happy about it not doing a ton of damage, but you know what? The Redeemers this way, in my opinion, actually requires more skill because you need to be able to track your target for longer. And I guess a lot of players don't like that part because that actually requires skill. So, yeah, let's use our Titan. gonna shred that guy up there if I can. Oh, this guy's got rockets. Man, that guy got shredded up bad. This guy's almost out. There we go. Yeah, this player must... is this the same player? Must be testing out what 2 last stands do. Or it could just be a player who hasn't used, last stand before. I think sometimes players, they see like top players use a certain module, so they stack it, but they don't quite understand, what it does. Which could also be the case. Okay, I'm gonna kill this bot here. Let's use the leech storms. I think this game's gonna be over pretty soon. If I can get one more engagement, maybe against this player with the leech, that should be good. I'm just waiting for him to use his flight here. So you see how he can't capture this beacon because he used his phase shift. Yeah, I think that's gonna mix up the game a lot. I really like that change. I think it's kind of needed actually, because like I've mentioned before, I've been in games where there's like 20 plus Ravanas, and both sides are fighting for the same beacon for like, I don't know, 8 minutes. I was in a game kind of recently, a couple of nights ago, I think it was against Clan Gods, and we were fighting for a beacon for about, I don't know, 9 minutes. It had not changed to, either side capturing it for 9 minutes. So it was white for 9 minutes, which is crazy, and it wasn't castle map. So let's take a look at, how we did here. And this is kind of how we stacked up. So quite a few beacons, as you can see. And we definitely could see that if you use phase shift or you use your Ravana's transcendence ability, you can't capture beacon. And I think those changes are good in my opinion. And the storm, the storm is hard to tell because I'm using shot grouping here, but it still seems pretty strong. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on, the changes to the Ravana, maybe the storm as well, and the Redeemer. Let me know in the comment section. And I think that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.